everybody, and welcome back to The Sims 3 Runaway Teen Challenge. Well, when we last left off, we had discovered that our lovely Miss April was pregnant. She had rather bad clothing. I didn't have really good clothing for her at the time, but I have, as you can see, I have recently been. Oh, okay, we'll send you home. I have recently been custom content, looking for some custom content, and I got her some new clothes that look a little bit more appropriate for this time of the season. You're watching TV and you are playing with your imaginary friend. Call up babies. Oh, did we bring him? Oh, we brought him with us. Did we? Is he here with us? Yes, he's here with us. Oh my god, I almost left him behind. That is awkward. Can you come and pick up Adam? I thought Adam was back at the house. Oh, never mind. This is why you shouldn't really not go an extended period of time without playing a game. This is my Monday recording, so I can't actually explain where I have been for the last week. That's the easiest way to explain this. I won't go into much. I'm not going to go into too many details on this. It's we'll just say that I've had a couple of issues. I've mentioned it before, where I have episodes where I just don't feel like recording or doing much of anything, and unfortunately I had another one of those episodes recently, which unfortunately prevented me from being able to record. I'm going to get you to transform for me, actually, because I could have you learning or working on your hunting skill whilst I have April here doing whatever she needs to do around the house. Go do some hunting for me. I would really appreciate that. I'm losing my trail of thought here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about where I've been. Did I not ask you to clean that first? Oh, did he clog the toilet? Someone did. Can you... Okay, you're not in the mood to... Okay. Can you at least come and unclog this toilet? What was I saying? Oh yeah. Sorry, I keep losing my trail of thought. The problem I had this week was slightly different to the problems I usually have. I've had a lot on my mind recently. There's been a lot going on. There have been a lot of questions that I need to have answered, and I'm still hoping to get answers for those questions. There are a lot of things that I still trying to think of the best way of saying this, to be honest. I suppose the easiest way of going around this would be, oh yeah, I gave her a new hairstyle while I was at it too. Got to point that out once I just remembered. I suppose the easiest way around this would be just to come out straight and say what needs to be said. I may or may not have mentioned my issues with depression. I'm not 100% sure if I have or have not, but either way, depression is something I do suffer with. I suffer quite well. I can't say I suffer heavily with depression, and I can't say that I don't suffer heavily with depression, because it's kind of a mixture of both. It really depends on the day and what kind of mood I'm in, and if anything happens during the day that can trigger something. Alright, well, you are in pretty rough shape, so we'll get you just to transform back after you're done. You can clean the shower because she was clearly too tired to do it for me. Sorry about that, I'm still currently recovering from a cold I had a couple of weeks ago. That prevented me from recording the other week, and I do apologise for that. Anyway, getting back onto topic. So I'm dealing with depression. I am on medication for my depression, and it does help. It doesn't help as much as I would like it to, but it helps. But I still have the occasional day where going outside is a struggle, and I don't want to go outside, and just basic things like that. Alongside the depression, I have to be honest, what I could only describe as anxiety issues. There are times when I'm not depressed, but I still don't want to go outside. I don't want to interact with people. Out of a genuine fear of something bad happening. So, yeah. I'm not really an expert on any of this stuff, so I don't really know how to explain any of it. But, I'm beginning, again with that, I'm beginning on the road to helping myself. I've been to a company in the UK, which I highly recommend to anyone who is struggling with any kind of mental issue known as mind. And yeah, the lady I spoke to about all of my problems pretty much just confirmed all of my suspicions, that I do have a lot of self-hatred issues. I don't really like myself. Taking care of myself is something that I do struggle with, and just a general overall opinion of myself isn't it's a very low opinion. I don't have a very high opinion of myself at all, which is something that you still can't sleep in that bed with her. Okay, well, good thing we still have that bed. And you can have that instead. He wants to marry her, which I think is really sweet. But anyway, back on topic again. So there are a lot of issues I need to work out, and they are issues that I am planning to work out over time. So my game is lagging, it's 3 AM, so that kind of makes sense. But sorry about that again. So I really would just appreciate some support, really. It's one of the main reasons I made this YouTube channel, was because I spend so much of my time alone and afraid in my room that I wanted a way to reach out to other people and to hopefully build on my confidence, or my lack of confidence, and just overall make me feel better about myself, really. He's not playing the thing anymore. But yeah, so that's why last week was devoid of any videos from me. It's because I was busy just trying to sort things out. I had my first meeting with who I believe is going to be my counselor, and is going to be basically looking after me and seeing me throughout the, I think it's 5 weeks I have of counselling with her, and hopefully we will be able to deal with a lot of my emotional baggage. A lot of the emotional baggage that's kind of weighing me down. I'll keep you up, actually, with some stuff. You can do some painting for me. I think the reason I decided to talk about this more openly is because it's nothing to be ashamed of. My depression comes from 2 different areas. One of those areas is severe bullying at school. I was bullied pretty much at school from day one. With a manner of, with the extremes of words, nasty words being said, to having things thrown at me, and did a lot of damage to my mental state. Obviously, it's where a lot of my self-hatred and lack of self-worth comes from. But there's also, due to medical reasons, there is a hormonal imbalance. I have a hormonal imbalance. And obviously everyone knows what a hormonal imbalance does, and if you don't, it does exactly what it says on the tin. It makes my emotions erratic. Let's put those somewhere, because those are quite cute, actually. It makes my brain think and feel differently about things. It's the easiest way of explaining it is it's like everyone's emotions work on a dial from a scale of 1 to 11. We'll use that as an example. Certain occasions and certain topics will, instead of, like, say your brother makes a joking comment about something that you've said, most people would adjust their emotions accordingly to deal with that, maybe a 3 or 4, maybe even a 5. My emotions go to about a 16, and I overreact, and I scream at people for no apparent reason, I burst into tears for no apparent reason, and it's just very haywire, which is actually one of the reasons I am on antidepressants as well. It's kind of a way to combat the hormonal imbalance in me, and try and make it so I have a little bit more of a just more of a stable emotional state. I don't know why I put the walls up, but I did. I'm also currently in the process of attempting to get myself tested for Asperger's, for the sole reason that my boyfriend, who suffers with it, and I think I may have mentioned this before, I'm not sure if I did, but my boyfriend, who suffers with it, has on multiple occasions seen the signs of Asperger's in me, and on his advice I spoke to my doctor about it, who told me that the people that she was putting me in touch with my anxiety and my confidence issues will be able to assist me in putting my leg through the door in an attempt to get myself tested for it. So hopefully that is something that, like the anxiety, we can begin to deal with. Excuse me. We will send you to the junkyard today, I think. Can you take that painting? Thank you, and paint me something else, because you're still good to go. So yeah, that's a lot of. So as you can see, it's been a very busy week. There's been a lot of realizations and just trying to figure things out, and just hopefully trying to. Oh, I always remember this place. Oh, there's stuff. Go get the stuff. Oh, for God's sake, it's very I wish you could get a sim to just like get a shovel or something and dig that stuff up. But you're done with that. That's how you play with the peg box for a bit. Oh, you're done with the peg box too, are you? Okay, well, you can spoon that then, and you can teach him to talk. I would appreciate that. He's here at the junkyard. There's a lot of people here today. Oh, there is something. It's not much, but it's something. It's either a broken dishwasher or a broken not dishwasher, it's either a broken dryer or a broken washing machine. And then we'll get you to do a spot of dumpster diving. We'll come and check up on you in a bit. For now, we'll take the bits of metal and stuff like that from your inventory. So I'm hoping that I can just get my head cleared up really, and finally get myself to a point where I am happy and things are better for me. I apologise for the fact that I keep coughing on screen. I know it's not very pleasant to hear someone coughing all the time. I found the clock. I'm just going to double check that this stuff is actually going into family inventory. Yep, very good. It's going into the inventory where it's meant to go, which I'm okay with. So yeah. As for what is, I haven't actually spoke about this and what's going on with the story. Well, as you all know, Miss April was beginning to start making some, or was attempting to make some discoveries about her past and who she really is. But she's due to this pregnancy, this unexpected pregnancy, which she still hasn't told Nick about yet. She's had to put her investigation on hold. She's more concerned about actually we'll get Nick to do that for us. Oh, wow, I've never seen this game whilst the snow is like melting or not fully covering the screen. That's weird. But anyway, we're gonna get Nick to go to the bookstore and buy some books after he's done there, and then he can just come home. Because that is something that April actually wants. She wants some baby books. She wants to be as prepared for what is about to happen and the changes that are about to happen. So yeah, she knows. She knows from looking after Adam that having a baby is not going to be easy. It's not going to be an easy task, and she is aware of that. And having a baby right now is going to be even more difficult because obviously they have Adam already, and so that means that they're going to have essentially 2 babies in the house who are going to both need equal amounts of help and attention. We'll get that because actually that would be useful to have a high chair. It's an easier way of feeding Adam. We'll get this one. We'll put it in. If I move the bin to here, because sorry, I'm playing on Sims 4 controls again. If we move the bin there, we could put Adam there. That makes sense there. There we go. Oh, I don't think we're going to hunt in a pack anytime soon. No. I have something in mind for our young Nick to do. Hopefully with the snow receding. 7 days until spring. That's weird. Why is the snow suddenly receding then? That makes no sense. Normally the snow doesn't start receding till at least springtime. But oh, well, I'm not going to question it. Feed Adam in the high chair. How are you doing? He wants to hang holiday lights. There's no point of hanging holiday lights because Christmas is over. You give Adam some food. No, go feed yourself first. She seems to be coming along quite nicely. I'm glad she decided to make an autumn salad. Forgot that there wasn't any food in the house. Let's start sorting some of this stuff out. We can sell. We might keep the frisbee just because it'd be nice. Little decoration for the house. We'll get rid of that. Again, might be a nice little decoration for the house. We'll definitely keep the computer. That can be a very useful tool. Oh, sweet, we can put that there. And we'll get a desk. Got this cheap kids one. You can put that over. I'm going to just leave that where that is. And we'll get a cheap chair. Doesn't have to match or anything. Nothing in this house really does match. I'm also going to try using a different double bed, mainly because I've had the teens in my Just Us challenge don't have any trouble sharing a bed, so I'm just going to buy a different bed and see if that solves my problem. Oh yeah, I need to replace this. So then, how does a broken white dishwasher look like a red? Look red. That looks very confusing. Anyway, he's finding more stuff for me, which I do appreciate him doing. Has anything? Oh! I clearly chose the right time to come back. Here, there's something very interesting going on. Two people are having a fight, two people are having a discussion, and two people are currently flirting with each other. And it looks like the woman was the victor of that fight. They are both werewolves, so that may not have been a real... that's not a real fight. No, okay, that's good. It's not an actual fight, they're just play fighting type thing, because they're both werewolves. I do apologise for that. Thank you for finding all this stuff for me. He must have thrown up at some point. I don't remember him doing that. Oh! And that is time. So I would like to thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Leave some suggestions in the comment section below. Maybe even leave some of your theories about April and you know, why her memories are missing and who she possibly could have been before all of this. I'd really appreciate to find out what you guys think and where you think this story is going. If you are not subscribed to me, please do subscribe. I do a lot of Sims 3 content on this channel right now, and I'm hoping to also break into the anime section as well, maybe doing some anime-based Sims challenges, or maybe taking some challenges on the internet and giving them kind of a Sims 3 twist. Taking some, no, wrong way of putting it. Some Sims 3 challenges and giving them an anime twist, maybe some top 10s, some of my opinions on other animes and things like that. Let me know what you guys think of that and whether or not you'd like that. As I said, subscribe if any of that sounds interesting to you. And after subscribing, hit the bell next to the subscribe button. It will alert you to when I have uploaded. I really appreciate all the support that I have and I have been given since I started uploading Sims videos and other videos, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.